So I had shared orange HRM 15 zip folder. Okay, you can able to download this zip folder. Once it is downloaded, you need to right click and do extract files or extract here, so that you can able to see this folder orange HRM. So this is nothing but your project folder. Okay, so now what I am doing is go back to here. So right now on the left hand side, I don't have orange HRM 115 project. I don't have. Okay, so now I want to import orange HRM 115 project. Okay, so existing Maven project, not a new Maven project. Yesterday we had seen how to create new Maven. So the source code is already available. So now right click on import. So under Maven, you need to select existing Maven projects. Click on next. Select the project wherever you have unzipped. So under D drive, under projects folder. So this is the orange HRM 15 project I had unzipped. Selecting this folder. So this is the pom.xml checkbox. It can be selected. Click on finish. That's it, guys. So here process is going on. So you can able to see orange HRM 115 project. See, this one came out of. Got the point? So now expand this project. Oh, sorry, this is orange HRM 115 project. So expand this project. Okay, so you can able to see everything. So if it is new project or existing Maven project, the important point is you have to ensure Maven dependencies are available or not. In order to run your Selenium programs, primarily you have to check all supporting jar files are available or not. So just expand, right? You can able to see. Sorry, I have extracted, but I could not able to see Maven dependencies. So that kind of issue it will come. So then what you need to do is just double click on the pom.xml and press enter anywhere in the application. In this, just press any at line number 2 or line number 6 or line number 10, wherever space is available. So at line number 2, I'm pressing enter and I'm clicking on save. See here, building 70% the process, it has been continued. So I'm pressing enter at line number 7 or anywhere and click on save. See here, process is going on. So after updating, you can able to see all these jar files. In case Maven dependencies, if you could not able to see, this is the step you need to do. Just press enter in the Maven.pom.xml and save it, so that all the jar files can be downloaded and it can be available under your project. Got the point? Right. And JRE system library, if it is pointed to 1.7, we already know how to change it to 1.8. So right click, build path, configure build path, change it to edit 1.8. That's it. Go to your SRC test Java. Already I had given pages and test cases. Okay. So I have already shared orange HRM 15 project. Suppose in your system, if you want to, can I import orange HRM 15 project folder again? No, because that root folder, it can be imported only one time. If I will try to import the same project, I cannot. Okay. If I want to import the same project, what I need to do, I have to copy this project folder and I have to paste it. I have to rename it. If I'm changing root folder name as orange HRM 116, what is the change I need to do? So in the pom.xml also, I have to rename it at 3 places: group ID 116, group ID, artifact ID, and project name, and save it. Now you can able to import orange HRM 16 folder. Okay, let's go to the, because the same project we cannot import multiple times. So right click, import existing Maven projects. Next, browse, under D, projects folder, Orange HRM 16 folder, form.xml checkbox selected, and click on finish. So now this time you can able to see all the projects. So by default, it will change pointed to 1.7. You can change it to 1. And ensure Maven dependency. If it is not available Maven dependencies, just go to the form.xml, press enter any of the lines and click on save. That's it. Maven dependencies can be downloaded under your Maven dependencies folder. What is the point? So like that, we can import an existing Maven project into Eclipse. So we have learned two things: how to create a new Maven project and how to import an existing. So once you join in any of the organization, okay, so your team lead had given this jar file and you can start your work. He is telling what is the step you need to do. Just right click, extract here or extract files. Okay, and you can able to see this project folder. And in order to get that project folder, just you can right click, import Maven, existing Maven projects, and browse the project folder and select. That's it. That project, it will be available here. That is the point, right? So I had explained about Orange HRM 15 project. Okay. So now we can continue. So how to create new Maven projects and how to import an existing Maven projects. This topic also completed. So hybrid framework part 1. Hybrid framework in part 1, we discussed how to create pages, how to create test cases. Okay. Now let's go to the second part of the implementation. Okay, let's continue the second part. So I am continuing the changes in Orange HRM 16. Okay. So far code, whatever I explained, I had already shared. Okay. So now let's continue in Orange HRM 16. So this folder name is not required for me. I'm deleting. So pages and test cases are available. Okay. So let's go to the main test case, PC test cases. So first we can start TC01 ads. So here, if you observe all these methods, login method, add skills method, logout method, these methods are not parameterized. Okay. So in the parameterization, we have learned 3 steps already. Okay. So we in the parameterization, what is the first step? We have to declare global variables. Let's declare global variables. String username is equal to admin. Password is equal to admin123. Okay. And string skill name is equal to Java 1.5. Skill description is equal to Java 1.5 description. So if this is test URL, if you want to do this one also, you can string test URL is equal to. So now I want to change. So the first step is we have to declare. Step 1, declare global variables. So this part we had already seen. And test URL value, I can replace here. Because test URL variable, it contains the value as this one. And username and password. So I have to pass these global variables to local variables. Let's do the same thing. So username comma password. So let's pass username comma password. Correct? And so this is step 2. And similarly, skill name and skill description. Okay, let's change it to skill name, comma. This is step 2. We pass the global variables to. So after that, at method level, we have to create local variables, correct? So just press control button and click on login method here. Okay. So I'm going back to, so just I press the control button and I'm clicking on this method. So how to create local variable at the method level? String username 1, comma, string password 1. So automatically global variable value, it comes here and it will be substituted here, and password 1. So login method is parameterization completed. Next one, add skills method. So press control button here and click on this method. So I have to create local variable string skill name 1, comma, string skill description. So I have to replace the values. So I have to replace these values. Skill name 1 and skill description 1. Now my methods was parameterized. Got the point? So what is the advantage of parameterization? I can easily manage my input data in the main test case itself. I no need to navigate each and every Java class file, and I can change whatever input data I want to change. So I am changing to 151 and 151. So let's run this program TC01 add skills. Okay, right click, run as just engine test. So this time Java 151 record it has to create, because global variables are passing to local variables and local variables values are substituting in add skills method. See, Java 151 record had been created and it has been executed successfully. Got the point? What are the changes I did? Just I did parameterize. Okay. So now let's come back to other test.ng class files. It is showing some errors. Let's fix these one as well. So let's go to TC01 add nationality. So here it is showing, okay, login method has been changed. So login method here it contains this work. So I have to change it to string. Okay, so let's go to the TC01 add skills. Okay, so and I have to give username, comma, password, because login method input parameters have modified. So I have to modify here, and test URL also I want to give it here. So and I'm saving. So TC01 add nationality was changed, but add nationality. So here I want to create a string nationality text. Nationality text is equal to Indian 154, and I'm saving. So this is the nationality text value. I want to pass it to here. So this is step 2. So nationality text I had changed. So and I'm pressing control button and I'm clicking on add nationality. So let's go to here and create a string nationality text 1, and replace the local local variable. That's it. Login method, add nationality method also parameterized. So we are getting values from the main test case. Okay. So this is also done. And let's come back to the locations. Okay. Let's come back to the jobs. So here login method. So same thing. So whatever I did. So go to the add jobs. So test URL, and I'm giving test URL here. And login method, username and password I have to pass. Username comma password. This is done. And this one is jobs. So I have to give job title, sales 10, and job description, sales 10 description, and job note, sales 10 note. So these are the global variables. So job title, job description, job note. So let's add these global variables: job title, comma, job description, comma, and job note. So these are the three global variables. So that means, so add jobs contains three input values here. So if you see send keys, there are three send keys. So I have to pass three variables. So let's create a string job title 1, string job description 1, string job note 1. So now replace job title 1. Job description 1. And the job note 1. That's it. Okay. So locations, anyway, we have not automated. I'm deleting this one. Under pages also, locations page, we have not developed set of driver commands. I'm deleting this one. So, okay. TC01, add jobs. So just now we have developed job description. So sales 10 record, it has to create, right click and run as test engine test. So now input values are passing through global variables. Okay. So yesterday's project you had created, right? Create one more project and paste it in the D drive and give the different project folder name, and you can import it and implement the parameterization as part of step 2. So in hybrid framework part 2, you can do the parameterization process. Okay, create a new copy and paste the project folder name and do the changes in the new project folder. Don't disturb the old one. Yesterday's whatever exercise you did. So like that, it has been created, it has been executed, and even add nationality also it will be executed. So it's easy to manage input values globally, and those input values are passing to local variables, and values are substituting in send keys and it's being executed. So let me share Orange HRM 16 as well. So just for your reference, I'm sharing the code how it has to be. So let's go back to the D drive projects folder. Okay. So just Okay. So that's what we had covered. So in hybrid framework part 2, we had discussed how to implement parameterization. We discussed. Yesterday's just those are plain methods, and today's process we had implemented parameterization. Okay. So in the interviews, people will ask, explain about your framework. Okay, we had followed page object model design pattern. Okay, how you need to explain in the interviews page object model design pattern. We in our current project we are following page object model design pattern. For every web page, we are writing separate Java class files and corresponding methods we are implementing. Okay, and in the main test case development, we are importing those page class files by writing import statement. We are importing those page class files and we are creating objects and we are calling the required methods as per our test case functional flow. So like that, we had followed page object model design pattern. Okay. So this is the exact flow you have to explain in the interviews. Okay. So just prepare this concept and prepare this explanation as well. Okay. So hybrid framework part 3, we can continue in tomorrow's session. Okay. Yes, you have to watch my videos, then only you can get the confidence. Okay. Simply if you are listening, you won't get confidence. Okay. If you are getting stuck anywhere, you can ping in the WhatsApp group, take attention from Madhu or Aruna. They can help you. Okay. Okay, that's it, guys, for today's class. Hybrid framework part 3, we can continue in tomorrow's class.